Wait, what's going on today? Why are we in a new spot?
I don't want to miss out on food. They're grilling for me, so I had to come to a friend's house. And they asked if I could do a remote today, so I said yes.
You are such a dedicated little fucker.
Very much so, eh?
You recorded in your car, picking up your wife. You recorded at your friend's house. You recorded at a bar that one night.
You were in a restaurant one night.
Yeah. It was his wife's birthday.
It was his wife's birthday, and he was fucking
I was on here.
producing.
That's some commitment right there.
You're damn right.
Underrated.
Oh, cheers, boys.
Cheers. I don't have anything to fucking drink in here.
I think we're gonna go if you guys are ready.
All right, we ready to? Some cool phrase that says start this off.
Kick it off.
Some cool phrase to start this off.
You are now tuned in to this week's episode of our podcast. Today we are going to interview some of the greatest and most influential minds in our field. By sharing our collective expertise, we will show you how to harness, control, and use your own skill set to achieve ultimate success and live the life you want. And now, please welcome your host.
Hey everybody, welcome on back to another episode of the Anomalies Podcast, episode 80 or 81, I think.
81.
Packed house tonight. We're minus Marco. I'm gonna introduce the guests. I'm gonna explain Marco's absence, and then we're gonna have a little fun. We have been trying to get this gentleman on the podcast for about 60 episodes. I could be a little high, could be a little low. He's been a founding member of the Anomalies group. He's been in our group chat since day one. And if you ever listened to Sirius Radio when Pat McAfee was with Barstool, you would know that he was a legendary caller. It's the one and only from across the pond. Now he's in McHenry, Illinois. British Will, how are you doing, buddy?
All right, lads, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
And I would be remiss if I didn't introduce our most familiar guest, pretty much the sixth anomaly, Brian In Champaign. We told him that British Will was coming on. He quit working 90 hours a week or whatever the hell he's doing on an UPS land, and he said he was jumping on. So thanks for coming on, Brian. Good to have you.
Thank you guys for having me. This is going to be a show that could get out of control very quickly if you don't take control of it.
Well, that's the goal today.
We obviously brought in the big guns, and we got rid of like the little 6-shooter in Marco. He's not here today, and it's his story to tell, so I will just briefly sum this up because I'm sure he will talk about it at length next time he's on. He texted the group chat last night. It was like, what, 8:30, something like that? 7:30, 8:30 Central Time. And he texts us something about blah, 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 I got the local shit show. And then he sends pictures of his scuffed up elbows and skin. Long story short, he tried to drive his motorcycle horizontally on gravel. And he pretty much fucked it all up. So he's okay. We obviously all asked the most important question once we found out. Bree is okay, so Bree's doing just fine. No, he did not harm her. If he would have, we'd probably all be in Iowa attending his funeral right now. And, yeah, so they're okay. We're just going to let them do whatever they do to, heal? Is that the right word? Are they going to heal? Yeah, recover? Yeah. Whatever it means to ingest a ton of marijuana. Whatever that word is.
Yeah. It was
a normal day for Marco.
Self-medicate.
It was funny. It was funny because Marco gave me a call, and it was like out of nowhere. I was just like, oh. He kind of explained the story. It's a good one. I'll just say that.
Right.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Okay, so I asked the gentleman for topics beforehand. British Will speaks up and he goes, I'm gonna impersonate you if that's okay, Will. Sure. I want to bring up Big Paint, lads. Big Paint is a bunch of bloody cunts.
Was that me talking just then, or was that somebody else? Who was that?
Who was that?
Is there another English person on this podcast?
So okay, you got a bone to pick with big paint. What's shaking, man? You're covered in paint, by the way.
I am. I mean, big paint can kind of go fuck itself, man. Like, I'm painting my house right now. I go to the store. I won't name the store, but it's it's a big name. It's a big name, and I go.
Is
Yeah.
it
Big
giant
money.
orange?
Does it
You
rhyme
say
with
big
hose?
money.
it's giant and orange trash man. Yes.
Giant and orange. Okay.
And so obviously Big Paint listens to this podcast, so I expect my message to get across fairly quickly. I probably get an email in my inbox tomorrow morning saying we're going to fix all the issues. But I go in there and I'm like, I asked this girl, she's behind the counter, she's like 18. She may have painted her nails once or twice, and that's about it. Yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm painting my house. I don't want to fuck around. One coat and done. Yeah. And she's like, oh, this is the paint you want. Me, gullible as could be. All right, sure. Load it up. I'll buy it. Take it home, and we'll get the job done. All right. The last 2 weeks, I've been watching YouTube videos. Yeah. Shout out to the Renovision guy, Jeffrey someone. He's fucking awesome, right?
Shout out.
Watching those until I'm like falling asleep. I'm like, I've got it. I'm going to have it down. Yeah. So I start painting. Can says, one coat, primer, everything. I'm like, brilliant. Fucking paint it. I can still see the paint underneath.
Oh,
Like, are you fucking kidding me? They're charging me out the arsehole for this paint, and it doesn't do what it says on the tin.
what kind of colors we using? What kind of colors we going with, Brill?
White, mate. I'm just going traditional, just white. And
Oh,
it says one coat and done. What a load of bollocks.
It never is one coat and done. I found
Well,
that out
thanks
too.
for telling me that now. When
Well, I didn't know you were painting. If you'd have like, I
would've
painted
listened to
everything.
The episodes to
in
get
this
on,
house.
you would have been able to ask.
All right, a nice little dig at me for not being on sooner, but Jesus Christ. So I'm there and I'm painting it. I'm like, oh, do you know what? It probably just needs to dry, settle. It'll be fine. Wake up the next morning.
Gets worse.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So if anybody wants. Oh, what was that?
Oh.
There was some cool back there. If anybody wants to paint their house in one coat paint, prepare to do 3. That's all I'm saying. So I think I need a substantial refund from Mr. Big Paint. I'm human.
Mr. Big Paint.
How many cans of paint did you have to get to do this project?
You don't want to know, Tanner. You don't want to
I
know, mate.
kind of do want to know.
Bearing in mind they're 5-gallon buckets, so they're the big boys.
oh,
They're $198 per 5 gallons.
God.
So you stuck a mortgage payment into paint.
Yes.
You should have
Because-
hired somebody.
Shut up. That would have been in the thousands, my friend.
Oh.
But yeah, so I got it, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna work, and then it just didn't, and I was so mad. I was so mad.
What's funny
So-
is everyone talks about like, oh yeah, we'll just paint the room, or yeah, like it'll be easy, just paint. No, fuck that. Painting is one of the most tedious bullshit jobs ever,
It's horrible.
and one coat paint never works. I've been a part of painting every room in my house.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean-
every room has turned into a fucking nightmare. This room that I'm in right now was the worst because the walls here were all like fucking a darker color. And you had to go over it with a lighter color and it just kept bleeding through. I think
Yeah.
there's like 5 coats on these walls.
Yeah. It's,
The,
it's wild.
You
The
also
room I'm
intro
in,
on a room.
the room that I do the podcast in, I think I showed you guys, but the walls and the carpet were crocodile shit green. Thick, nasty, dark green. And bless Brittany's soul, she did the bulk of the painting, and somehow our relationship survived that experience. But
Whoa.
what Ronnie said is spot on, and I don't often agree with him, but painting is the most tedious, least rewarding bullshit job on the planet. Painters, like, they're right up there with plumbers and electricians. They could just name their price, I think.
Yeah. Hence why I did it myself.
Yeah, but you took 5 years off your life. I think you should have wrote the check.
Yeah. Hey, lessons learned.
They probably would have had the right paint for one coat.
Shut
True.
up, Brian.
They probably also would have had spray guns and been in and out in like in an hour.
Yeah. You're making me feel really good about this endeavor, lads.
I just sent a picture in our little text thread group, and guess how many gallons of paint and how much time that took.
Well, you've
8
got
hours.
a fucking mosaic on that wall, my friend.
8 hours.
God.
This is good for an audio podcast. Ronnie sent a text message to our group, and yeah,
15
it's like a stained glass Raiders colors.
15 buckets.
It was 9
4 shades.
It's 4 different shades. It was 9 of all the colors on the inside of the things, and then 4 of the other. So a total of what's that? 13 buckets and 3 days to paint that.
Those aren't Raiders colors. I don't see any crack pipe gray in there.
No shit, right? No, honestly, originally that wall was nothing but projector paint, so I could project directly on the wall, and then I got tired of that, and then I just said fuck it, and I went dark with everything, and I painted a giant, like a mosaic, I guess you could call it, on it, and thank God for my wife and her taping all of that.
That's some serious work, man.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Yeah, and
I'm never doing that again.
I got these bloody, like, do you call them cathedral ceilings, vaulted ceilings?
Oh God,
we have those as well.
In
those
the go
suck.
nuts. You
have them over stairs?
Yes, Brian.
Oh,
it's horrible.
Yes.
What was that one? Fuck me in the gonads?
Goat nuts. I said goat nuts, but gonads works a lot better.
You mean goat nuts?
I said goat nuts, but gonads has a better ring to it.
I'm just writing down all the funny British shit you say.
Lads, some of it isn't British. Some of it's me just an ass, so just random shit comes out. But yeah, I got these bloody cathedral ceilings or whatever. Absolutely, I've got a 20-foot fucking paint pot. Like, I'm up there and it's just wobbling. Like, it's just wobbling. Like, my lines aren't straight.
Did you get the edging brush too? Like the little roller
right,
thing with looks
Brian,
like Velcro, and you run it across?
Thing is the fucking worst.
It is. Don't put paint on those rollers, because then you'll have paint on your fucking ceiling too.
Yeah,
his blood pressure is climbing like a cartoon right now.
I am. Do you know the funny thing is though? I quite enjoy the painting part. It's just, why is it so annoying? Like, I do it. I'm like, I see the process, but then I'm like, it takes so fucking long. But anyway, cathedral ceilings, right? So I had that roller thing Brian was telling me about. It did absolutely fuck all. Like, it was so high up, it wouldn't even roll. I couldn't get the fucking leverage. So I said, bollocks to this. I watched another video on YouTube, and this guy, it's called a gooseneck brush, right? And it cost like $20. I was like, motherfucker, more expense. But
how many euros is that?
Oh, I don't know. I hate Europeans, so I wouldn't know their currency. I can tell you in the real currency of the world, but probably like 25 quid right now. I don't know. But yeah, it's this big brush with like a gooseneck on it, and it bends and holds, and that does the trick. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Damn.
Big Paint need to advertise that a bit more if you're listening. So just give me the right tools to start with.
And what's shitty about painting is if you watch YouTube videos on it beforehand, everyone's good at it. And then you try it and none of it works.
That could be a thing. If you just did shitty painting, like if you could start a TikTok and like painting in the real world or something like that, I bet you a lot of people would watch you. No one would learn from you, but everyone would watch you.
Well, they would learn how not to do it, Tanner. So they would learn.
Yeah, well, something to be said for that. I learned
videos should just be a guy calling somebody to paint for him.
What's funny is I think actually one of the very first times we all got together to record a podcast, I just got done painting, and I was probably in the exact same spot you are, Will.
Yeah.
I was so mad.
I guarantee you said cunt a lot less than that.
Oh, a lot less.
Putting that over under at 50.
I probably said fuck a lot, though.
There you go.
I wonder
I
what
did
the
say
fuck
that.
count is for the first 25 minutes here.
We
Probably a
attempted
lot.
at one point to count, but Tyler Allen holds the record for most times saying "fuck" in a 40-minute podcast on our sister podcast. Who shows up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He used it as a noun, an adjective, a preposition, like any type of the words of speech.
Conjugated.
Directions.
Have you seen that video that goes around? It's all the ways to use the word fuck.
No,
Have you guys seen that? Oh,
It's the most like diverse word in the in the language.
Yeah,
I did a paper on the history of fuck once.
Is this a college level?
For fun or for college? Or
Don't they say
High
people
school
that say it?
punishment.
They do things differently out in Nebraska, man.
Yeah, I would not get away with that in high school.
Didn't they say people that use the word fuck a lot are actually smarter than those that don't ever use it?
I'm a
Tyler's
fucking genius.
brilliant then.
He is.
Yes.
Genius.
We're going with
PhD
that.
level.
We must have 6 Stephen Hawkins on this podcast then.
Fuck yes.
So
My
besides trying to fight with big paint, Will, what's new? Because when I became friends with you, you were living in Champaign, Illinois, and you were a cook or a chef of some sort. So why don't you take everyone listening from way back then to where you are now?
Yeah, wow. I mean, how many years ago now?
Well, it's been
years
2.
since
It's been
you've been
2 since since Pat left Barstool. It's been what, like 2 and a half.
Yeah. So I left Champaign February 2019. Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Brian remembers because he was quite disappointed.
Yeah, I was disappointed Brian and I didn't hang out as much as we would have liked to, but
Yeah, usually just when we were both at our jobs.
that's essentially what it was. Unfortunately,
Right.
yeah. There would be one truck passing another truck, or he would come up and grab some lunch or something. But yeah. So February 2019, I left Champaign and I left the business I was part of. I'm not gonna give them any free shout outs here, but so I left them and moved back up towards Chicago. Wife had a job up here. I got a job up here with an agency and been working here, and we had our second child while we were up here. So yeah, got the daughter and got a son, so time to cut my penis off and not do anything else.
It's the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
In America, we just cut the balls off. We leave the penis.
Oh, okay. Because you got to show something, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got to have something to grow.
Yeah. Well, Americans already cut the part of the penis off as soon as they come out of the mother anyway. You guys do it all kinds of wrong.
Oh,
Because
you
we have to
don't?
wait till later.
We don't bathe very well here.
we do brush our much better.
your teeth.
It only took 29 minutes for the teeth strokes to come. So yeah, that's it. I'm working up here for a non-profit now, and I manage facilities around McHenry County here, and living pretty good life, kind of the American dream, I guess some would call it. I would, coming from another country, house, 2 kids, wife, no free time.
Life is good.
But
You seem happy, aside from your paint fiasco.
Yeah. No, very happy. It's transition of co-owning a business to not. You definitely get to appreciate a lot more stuff, like family, and get to spend more time with them now, and don't get to miss out on my kids growing up. So yeah, I got no complaints. My cooking days are not over. In the future I would like to open up a place of my own, and
Open a place of your own, doing what? Cooking? Like food?
I would like an English soccer bar one day.
That'd be lit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
English. Sorry.
So what's the difference between an English soccer ball and an American soccer ball?
English ones are more lit.
English people care about it.
Did you
They only
say
say pints.
Did you say bar or ball? Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ball. BALL.
yes, sir.
One of them is an egg shaped and isn't a football.
Fucking-
And
no,
one
it's
of them
not
is
football.
round and is a football.
I didn't know if there was fucking a difference between EPL style soccer ball and just a box standard American soccer ball.
Oh, I thought you were trying to take the piss out of American football and English football. No.
Fuck
No,
I don't
Goofy,
know.
we're talking about soccer.
Lord.
So soccer. No, the balls are the
First time on
same.
here?
The balls are the same. What was? I missed the joke because everyone's laughing.
No, I'm just confused. Like soccer balls are just soccer balls. I would never have thought that they'd be different sizes.
Well, what kind of ball was that? That like Rebel Alliance League gonna be? The Super Fantastic League or whatever?
Oh, that can go fuck it.
Well, it sounds like it did go fuck itself, didn't it?
Yeah, that would probably have a ball just made out of $50 bills.
When's the last time the fans cried so hard that the billionaires listened? I couldn't think of
Never.
one. No, I
Mate,
couldn't. I
never.
honestly couldn't think of one
It was fucking pandemonium. So
for like 48 hours. Let's not oversell it.
Can you start from the beginning on this? I don't know much about it. I just know that a bunch of rich people tried to like segregate themselves or something. I don't know. Tell me what happened there.
So you got the governing bodies, you got UEFA and you got FIFA and all of them, and then I may be missing a couple of points here, but basically all of the super rich clubs in Europe wanted to create their own league. So it was going to be a billionaires league basically, and these 8 teams or 10 teams would just play each other every week. It would be the same old shit. They would get taken out of their home leagues. And it was just a fucking clown show. Absolute clown show. And it was going to take away the roots of football from everyone,
Soccer.
you know? Sorry, we are in America. Soccer.
Big accent after.
So, yeah, they were gonna fuck us, man. There was Champions League wasn't going to be the same, and bunch of
So,
Who's your
from a financial standpoint, would like all of the like, you know, not so rich soccer leagues or clubs, would they have just like gone under because, or would they have still existed, just not had the TV contracts and the advertising and all that?
So that one's a tough one. So with COVID and everything, there's small teams going out of business left, right, and centre. All right. So your grassroots level or your not so highly rated teams going out of business, bankrupt, all that type of stuff. What it would have done, and this is the one positive if this league did happen, okay, those big giants would leave, and therefore it would free up space in that league for teams to come up to make the 20 in the top division. But when you take away the 4 top teams from the English league, yeah, that means they're no longer part of that. So that means some of the teams that were finishing between 4th and 10th, they get a chance to be the big dog, right? And therefore, in turn, would earn the big money of the Premier League. So when you look at it like that, and that's the only positive I'm willing to say there is, if it was to happen, you would get new champions of England, you would get new teams going into the Champions League, and it would open football in that sense. But as far as like a team like mine, Derby County, right, they're in the Championship. So the FA Cup is a cup where all of the divisions from the Premier League, the Championship, Division 1, 2, they get the chance to be in the same tournament, yeah? So yeah. Derby can get drawn against the Manchester United, which we're in the second league. So if we get to play Manchester United, that's a big day out and a huge thing, right? So Derby County will make a lot of money from ticket revenue, from merchandise. If it was an away day, like their fans get to take a trip to Manchester. So that's
Has Derby County made it to the EPL before, the top league?
We were last in there in 2007, 2008, and we had the worst season on record. We had a total of 11 points that season.
Oh,
That's not good.
Bearing in mind, you play 38 games,
Oh, shit.
3 for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss.
But my team will, the Leicester Fighting Foxes, I picked them that year. They did what you guys did. They came up to the top or whatever, and I thought they were going to be a bunch of slapdicks. Remember? And they won.
Yeah,
they won
dude,
the whole cotton picking shooting match.
That was insane.
So that's why I like them still. I don't even know if they're good this year, but that's my team.
They won the FA Cup this year. They're good. They got Jamie Vardy still, so
sure.
Yeah,
sure. Don't give up hope.
Jamie's good.
Darby
Jamie's a great
County.
player.
That could be the next Fighting Foxes.
Yeah, well, Derby are basically bankrupt, so we'll see how long we last.
You come on over to my side. Once your team goes tits up, you come back to the Foxes.
Yeah. Derby and Leicester are only about 40 minutes from each other, so that's not bad.
Is that where largest family is from? Is Derby County, or is that like the Royal County or something like? Or is that's in Ireland?
Derby's
that's
England.
Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
His family is from Horse Island, Ireland. I don't know why I remember that.
I'm mixing up.
Well, he told us that on this podcast. So.
No, I know. I don't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. So.
Yeah, you guys have had some big guns on this podcast. I'm feeling very privileged to be on this.
Don't talk
None
about
bigger
Brian
than you.
like that.
Thank
Brian's
you, Will.
lost a
That
lot
was
of
so
weight.
nice of you.
Hey, Brian.
What can you do? Well, you held out for 50 fucking episodes.
Pew pew shots. Yeah.
So I don't want to put a bow on the soccer talk yet, but like I talked to you on the phone or what sometime. You told me you like an MLS team or something.
Chicago.
Or I thought there was like an American soccer team that you like or root for or something.
Chicago Fire.
No, I thought there was a different. I thought
besides
Chicago
Fire was
Derby County. I thought there was like a different soccer team you were rooting for.
An American soccer team.
I thought you told me that, but I might be blanking because this is the only reason I'm bringing it up is because is American soccer worth a shit at all?
No.
Okay.
Fair enough. No, just no.
It's the one thing I always notice if I do watch an EPL game. There's never an American on the field.
Yeah, I mean, you got Pulisic or whatever the fuck his name is for Chelsea. Yeah, he made history. First American to win the Champions League on Saturday.
Nice.
But no, I mean MLS has definitely got better. I mean, they're getting fans in, and it's getting better with some big names coming over. But what it's going to take for it to really boom is, I honestly don't know. You just can't beat the English leagues.
Let me ask you this, Will. So in America, soccer is like the 4th, 5th, if you include lacrosse, maybe even 6th most popular sport. So,
oh my God.
In America.
Well, in America. Not worldwide, it's number 1. I'm not going to deny that. It is what it is. But in America, like if you were to take some of the greatest athletes from the NBA or the NFL, take some cornerbacks or tight ends or some, small forwards, would, from just an athletic standpoint, if they were to focus on soccer instead of all of the other sports, baseball, whatever, do you think they could put together a solid team and actually, from a competitive standpoint, compete against a global sport?
So current NBA, NFL, NHL players?
Sure.
Maybe. Because you got to think that regardless of what league you play in or what sport you play in, you're a big time athlete, right? So I mean, you got the fundamentals and such to be a good athlete. Could it compete against any team? Maybe not, but I mean, you could definitely make a soccer team out of those players.
They probably would have beat Derby County that year. They only had 11 points.
They probably would have beaten this year, mate. we had Wayne Rooney at the wheel managing us, and he did a bag of shit job. So
Wayne Rooney? Isn't that like a really good soccer guy?
yeah, dude.
Well, for
Wayne
10
Rooney-
years ago.
Oh, stop! He hung his boots up. He hung his boots up this year, but no,
Is
he's
he,
our manager.
Oh, he doesn't play.
No, he started playing at the start of the season, then he retired and just focused on managing. So
Is he American?
no, he's English.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
He's-
So
he's-
it
he's
sounds
the-
like an American.
He's the best English player to ever live.
What? What about that guy with the shot
Beckham?
that always curved or whatever?
David Beckham.
Yeah, bend it like Beckham. I remember that one.
What a movie, by the way. What a movie. But
Can't
no,
say it's not.
Beckham's a legend, but statistically, Rooney's the best.
What about that big tall son of a bitch?
Peter Crouch.
Zlatan?
No, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
He's a fucking monster,
He could play
But
a
he's not
wide
British,
receiver
though.
in the NFL.
dude. He's a fucking monster.
But he's not British though, right? Isn't he like
No,
Swiss?
he's Swedish.
Oh shit, a Swede.
He's sweet. He's Swedish. His nationality is Sweden, but he was born somewhere else. That really narrows it down. But he's
Probably
Siberia.
Eastern Europe.
yeah, Siberia or somewhere like that. Yeah, like Russia.
I just
So is
made
it-
that up.
Does he play for that team for Sweden in the Olympics?
So he retired.
Or I mean World Cup. That you guys don't give a shit about Olympics.
No, not really. He retired and then he was going to play in the European Championships this summer, but then he got injured. So
Oh, I thought he played for like the LA Galaxy or something.
he plays for AC
Yeah.
Milan now.
He made a
What,
shit
is that
ton
a
of money over here in
Spanish
America.
team? Milan, right? Spain.
Italy, the other European country, Tanner.
Yeah. I know some of those leagues. I know the Bundesliga or whatever. That's Germany.
Bundesliga.
I know Serie A or Serie A or whatever. That's
Yeah.
Spain.
No, that's Italian.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
That one.
Come on, Tanner, you're on the hotspot now. Which other ones are there?
The EPL, which is Europe, Wales, and Ireland.
No,
Scotland?
Start again.
England, Wales, Ireland,
No.
and Scotland.
English Premier League.
Yeah. There's more than just
EPL.
England in there, though, isn't there?
There's no Welsh teams in there this year.
But there could be.
There could be.
Because of the whatever
Yeah.
relegation.
Yes.
I got a
relegation.
buddy named Lucas, and I ask him all these stupid questions just to prepare for you, and I can't remember shit.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with the American sports though. Talking
What?
about England and then Wales being in the same league or whatever.
They are. Oh, what about UEFA or UEFA?
UEFA.
That's the stupidest way to pronounce that acronym. It's UEFA. UEFA.
It's UEFA. And that's the governing body of European football.
Bullshit. What about La Liga? That's another one.
That's your Spaniards there, my friend.
Oh, I like them Spaniards.
Yeah, the Spaniards are all right.
What about all the South American, like the Argentinian, and Uruguay and all? What are they playing?
You think he follows South American soccer?
Some of
Give
the
two
big
fucks about what
players.
Brazil's doing.
You got Boca Juniors. Are they Argentine?
I-
Why am I
Fuck
asking
if
you
I
guys?
know.
Who the fuck I don't know.
Was it Messi, Lionel Messi or something? Isn't he from there?
He's from Argentina.
Yeah.
Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
All
the
I
English
know is-
pronunciation.
When my
We
wife
should
was in
just go
grad
through a
school,
map.
she went, yeah. All I
How
know
do you
is
say? How do you say Brazil?
Brazil?
Oh, that's boring. Now you're just using a North American accent.
No, I said Argentina. Fuck me.
Argentina.
Aluminium.
What's the
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
I can talk like a Brit.
Yeah.
What about Austria? They put out any good soccerers?
Oh, fuck knows.
Hungary?
Hungary.
Like the
Yes, I
Ottoman
am.
Empire, they had to put out some good.
There's been a couple in the past, I'm pretty sure. Austria. There are a
Belgium? Belgium?
couple- Oh,
They
Belgium,
gotta
mate.
have.
They have got absolute bangers, mate. Them. Romelu
What's the name of their
Lukaku.
league? Or do they play with the
No,
the
Belgium.
Englanders?
They have their own league. They have their
What's
own
it called? some fan you are. It's the Belgian First League, Will.
Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks. yeah. But they got some good players. Your Kevin De Bruyne's.
Club Brugge. They got Royal Antwerp FC.
Fucking look at this guy Googling, eh?
Not Google. UEFA.com. The Russian Premier League. You get up there to watch any Russia Premier?
All the time.
Yeah, you have to have the. They have the best vaccine for this COVID. 100% effective. That's what they say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, them in North Korea.
Yeah. Well, North Korea's, you could watch their counter. It would always go 1-0. 1-0. There's always a pistol behind the vaccine. Little light murder joke. Sorry about that.
Hey, we're just keeping it light. We're keeping it light on a Thursday night, guys.
What about? Okay, you're from England, and I've always wanted to ask you this. What's your thoughts on the French?
Hate them.
Why?
Because they're snaily and garlic smelling fucknuts.
Oh.
Snail? Like the animal? The crustacean?
Yes.
Are they known for their snails?
Yeah.
Escargot.
Escargot, that's it.
You can just say a word that doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
They eat snails.
That's what snail is, bud.
Snaily and garlic smelling fucknuts. I'm writing it down.
I mean, I like the smell of garlic. But the
I
snail
love the
part-
smell of garlic too, so.
They have a big problem with the Transylvanians, I bet. Right?
Vampire joke.
Vampire joke. Come on, you're from Europe. You grew up closer to those people than I did.
You're generalizing me with Europe. Europe's a big place, and I'm from England.
Not that.
It's smaller than America.
Come on, man. Start asking him Top Gear questions.
Oh, who's got a Top Gear question?
I was gonna say I love the whole British run of Top Gear. Ever since
it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. The Americans epically failed it because the three of them, their chemistry together is like unparalleled.
Yeah, man. The American one was painful to watch, to say
Very
the least.
painful.
Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson's got a farmer show coming out on Prime.
No, I have a reminder. Yeah. So they blew up his house first, and so he bought a new place and is now starting a farm, and that's where the show stems from.
Yeah.
What the hell are you guys talking about? Top Gear?
Yeah. So Jeremy Clarkson, who was one of the hosts of the original Top Gear, Brian looks bemused right now.
Is there a TV? Is this a movie, a TV show, or is the Top Gear?
TV series. Great.
It's a great TV show.
What do they do? Is it cars?
Yeah.
The original premise was to review cars.
Yeah.
And do it in a
Clarkson punched one of the producers because he couldn't get a steak for dinner, and then he got fired.
Oh, okay.
In Argentina, of all places.
It was, and then Mr. Bezos bought a TV concept, basically the three of them, and called it the Grand Tour, and they made 3 seasons. It's pretty solid. But the farm one is June 11th, I think. And during COVID and lockdown, he basically he buys a farm and tries to build a farm himself and do everything. And
in Europe or in America?
In England. And it looks fucking hilarious. Just watch the trailer for it.
What network is this on?
Amazon Prime.
Really?
Oh.
Prime. Yeah. I'm writing notes. Prime Farm Show, June 11th.
Yeah, it's Jeremy.
What's
Clarkson.
this guy's name? Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, just YouTube Clarkson's best bits, man. He's got no filter and he is not PC. Let's put it that way.
I think my buddy Lucas watched this Top Gear business. He used to watch that wizard time traveling show, the Doctor Who.
Yeah, not a fan.
I thought you were gonna say
yes. I love that you hate that because I think that's the stupidest show of all time.
It is one of the stupidest fucking things I've ever seen.
What about the Peaky Blinders, mate?
Fucking love the Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, love the Peaky Blinders.
Love Peaky Blinders.
I've never watched it.
I've never watched it either.
Lad, it's British Sons of Anarchy, but based in the 40s.
Yeah,
like Sons of Anarchy.
You guys would love
set
it.
in Birmingham.
It's wonderful.
What are they? They're Romani or Gypsies or something?
Gypsies.
Describe that to me, because I never did understand what that meant.
Wait, Gypsy.
Gyppos are just like traveling people.
What'd you just call them?
A
Gyppa.
Gyppo?
That sounds derogatory as fuck.
I don't know if we could say that word. We probably could.
I feel
the English
I'm gonna get
person
swatted now.
I thought they were like from a segment of Nepal or something, like a colonized
Romania.
I guess.
No.
Gypsies aren't they like originally from Romania or something?
It sounds
I don't
about right.
know.
There's a lot of Irish gypsies.
Irish?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
They're like
traveling.
nomadic people, right? Like they just don't have a home.
Yeah. My dad said
But-
when he was in the Navy, when he was overseas, like gypsies would come through and they'd stop like at the end of the base and they would buy the stupidest shit from him.
Yeah, man.
It's
And
the weirdest things in the world.
talking about Gyppos, they are currently camping outside of Windsor Castle on the lawn.
What is that?
The Queen's residence.
Yeah, they all fucking posted up there, man. It's so funny. They're just
Like just in like their wagons or something.
Yeah,
like
well, they're a little
Doesn't
more
the Queen-
now? They got caravans now, but yeah,
oh, okay.
Doesn't the Queen live at the Buckingham Palace?
she
Did
lives
you
around
see
there.
that, Tyler? Make sure you do hot dog to mouth, not mouth to hot dog.
True.
Tyler, he just had a big ass plate of hot dogs.
3
I
hot
was
dogs.
like, it looks
I
really
had that
good.
last night.
Tyler, let's watch you eat hot dogs, bro.
Sorry,
Tyler's saving it for his own
Got your
fans.
Gyppos.
Let's see how the Americans fucking swallow those dogs. Oh,
They're
talking,
Tyler's probably like, fuck you guys.
talking of swallowing hot dogs.
Back to the gypsies here. You said there's a little middle finger action, Tyler. You said they're camped out in front of the Wyndham Hotel in England. Or Wyndham Palace in Hotel. Dude, England fucks my brain out.
Holy
Buckingham Palace.
But doesn't the Queen live in Buckingham Palace?
Such a bellend. Oh my god.
The only reason I know that she lives in Buckingham Palace is because of the movie Cool Runnings. Because that's where the one guy wanted to go. He always kept a picture of it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You know what that is? Cool Runnings?
I've seen it once, yeah.
It was incredible, wasn't it?
Great show.
It is a good movie. That's the Jamaican bobsleigh team, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with John Candy.
It is John Candy, yeah.
You're like the
It's so
British
good.
John Candy,
Yes. Yes.
Is
Yes.
that
which is a high compliment coming
He's
from me.
dead now,
He's
isn't
my hero. He is dead.
Will.
Yeah.
We'll just start
Yeah.
calling you Uncle
He
Phil.
is dead.
Okay. That's fine, Brian.
If people called me like the Wisconsin, or he is from Wisconsin, if they called me like a Chris Farley, I'd take that as a compliment.
There
Yeah.
you go, buddy. Yeah, I'll take it as a compliment then. I won't be offended.
Yeah, like we called Trash Man like the California Jesus and
Oscar
Jesus
the Grouch.
dead. Oscar the Grouch.
Flegs called me a lesser variation of Fuddleberg one time. I wasn't sure to be worried or
So why are the gypsies posted outside the Queen's residence?
I don't know. They just needed somewhere to live, I guess.
So they chose that place?
Yeah. I'm a headline reader, so I only read the headline and I just make the rest up. So, yeah, I know they're there.
Welcome to America. You've made it.
We don't have to do it on this podcast, but I would like to talk to you in depth about the gypsies because I don't. One, I feel like that's a dirty word. Like I shouldn't be saying it. And two, I want to know more about them.
They just
What
have a bit of a
makes you think
stigma.
He's the guy that knows everything about
Thank you,
What?
Brian.
him.
You're a gypsy, Brian?
I'm the Gypsy
No.
King.
No, that's that boxer.
So go
no.
fucking talk to him then.
How would I talk to that guy?
Send him a DM.
Yeah,
What is his name?
Tyson Fury.
Fury.
Yes.
That's what. Yeah.
Oh, speaking, Marco's gonna be mad that he's not here for this. Did you guys see the Jake Paul fight that just got greenlit?
With the
Against
MMA
Mayweather.
guy. No.
Tyron Woodley.
Tyron Woodley.
It's his brother or whatever, right?
Oh, both of the fucking pricks fight, huh?
Yeah, they both fight.
I can't
Jake's
stand them.
better than Logan.
Well, they're both arseholes, so.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, but the fact that he's gonna fight Tyron Woodley is the most fucking ridiculous. I mean, the fact that Logan's fighting fucking Floyd Mayweather is stupid, but Tyron Woodley could legitimately kill Jake Paul.
Yes.
Be doing the world a favor.
Well, don't you think all the MMA fighters that have fought Pauls could be legitimately killed? They just couldn't do it in a boxing match.
I mean, not really, because he fought a fucking wrestler.
Yeah, but Ben Askren, I mean, he could kill a Paul brother.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he physically could.
He just couldn't kill him with boxing gloves on.
Not with those rules, yeah.
I would have believed Tyron would win this fight if he didn't put out a rap album and lost 5 fights in a row.
Oh, God.
You're way over my head.
I mean, Jake Paul has put out some rap music, and it sucks, too. So, I mean...
Has there ever been an athlete who ever put out a good rap album? I mean, R.I.P. in peace, but...
Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, God. Like, Kobe did an album. It wasn't good. Shaquille O'Neal, that was awful.
Damian Lillard.
Damn.
I didn't even know he made music.
It's actually pretty good.
I do
the Chicago Bears, the Super Bowl Shuffle.
I do believe Chris Webber used to make beats for people to rap to.
What was that Pittsburgh running back who...
Jerome Bettis.
No, Le'Veon Bell.
There you go, Le'Veon Bell.
I'm sure that wasn't good.
I think it was successful. I don't know if it was good, but
it was successful because it was Le'Veon Bell.
We talk a little football. British Will's ready to
I feel like Deion Sanders would have bought a rap album out back in the day.
I think Deion would have a
Dirty Bird. Yeah, the Dirty Bird Dance or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you an American football historian? Like, when did you become a fan of NFL, like real football?
I mean, he's a Bears fan, so he's not a fan of real football.
I'll ignore that last comment, Tanner. It's not real football, but it is a variation of it. I've been a Bears fan since I was a kid. My uncle used to fly for BA, so he used to fly to and from Chicago. So I would grow up with like Bears stuff and everything on. So
yeah, he hated you, didn't he?
Oh, British Airlines.
Yeah, British Airways.
Dude, I'm putting this together.
I mean, the Bears, it's just a bad pick. I'm sorry. I understand. I was born a Raiders fan, so I can't throw stones inside a glass house, okay? But, God.
Is that why you ended up in Illinois? It's because you just liked the Bears?
That was completely by fluke.
Did you even know the Bears were in Illinois?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Will, can I ask you a question? A real question? Where did the word soccer originate? Do you know this as an American asking a British guy? Where did the word soccer originate?
Probably like the foothills of Missouri or something.
I think basically America wanted the game and was like, "Fuck it, we're going to steal it and give it our own name."
No,
so that's probably what happened.
No, it started from association football in England. England started the word soccer because of association football.
Bloody wankers!
America adopted the word from the British, and they said, "Oh, fuck the Americans. We'll just call it football, and they can have soccer." So it was the fucking British who started soccer from association football. They shortened it to soccer, association to soccer, and then they said, fuck it. We'll just go back to football.
That's a hell of a fact.
So it's your fault that soccer exists, not us. Fuck you.
All right, I'll stop giving you a hard time. That was a valid argument. That was a really valid argument. So I'll give you that one. But yeah, England invented baseball, so.
Oh. Is that true?
Really?
When? I don't believe that.
I mean, it started in New York in what 18. I think it was like 1862 or something in New York is where baseball started.
I'm ruffling feathers here, aren't I?
Yeah,
you guys probably invented the designated hitters.
That sounds like a very English thing to do.
Fake ass part of baseball.
So, fun fact about Derby, they were a baseball team as well.
Okay.
Back in the 1800s or something, yeah.
Is there like is Derby really a county or a city, or how do counties work in England?
So Derby County, so Derby is the city, so it's Derby City.
Oh.
But their soccer team's called Derby County. They're in the county. They're in the county of Derbyshire.
I fucking hate learning. We have them too. Obviously, America has stupid nuances, but I hate learning about like European ones.
Why ask then, Tanner?
Because I was really hoping it would be really simple and it'd be Oh yeah, Darby County, it's named after Darby County. The Coliseum in which it plays is in the county. But I knew better. I knew there was some bullshit coming.
You're getting your European countries mixed up again.
So according to the Google machine, which of course spits out only facts, baseball started in 1839 in Cooperstown, New York, which is why they have the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown.
That makes sense.
But was it invented by a British guy? Because there was a lot of British people in New York back
Flex, Google Derby County baseball team.
They probably played in a different county.
Will, while he's doing that, I don't know much about soccer. I know my neighbor behind me loves soccer.
Uh-huh.
There's a team I feel like their colors are like blue and gray or blue and white. Who is that? Do you know?
Is it an English team?
I think so.
Chelsea?
No. Are they like not good or supposed to be good? Haven't been good for a while, and then now they're good again?
Swansea? They're blue,
Maybe.
aren't they?
No, they're white. Crystal Palace, West Ham.
Maybe.
West Ham was shit, and they're really good now. Yeah.
So I googled Derby County Baseball Club, which, by the way, is in American. Derby County is I searched D-A-R-B-Y. It is not spelled D-A-R-B-Y. It's Derby.
No, it's Derby.
Derby. Derbyshire, right? Derbyshire County.
Oh, the Peaky Blinders talk about Derby then.
Derby. Okay. So that was in 1890, which is about, 50 years after it was founded in New York? But they have history there.
Yeah. We had a famous baseball player and soccer player called Steve Bloomer. He played baseball and soccer for Derby.
Is that where they named the bloomers after? You wear your bloomers and...
Maybe, because he did have his own brand of footwear.
Oh, okay.
Bloomers are shoes?
Huh.
I thought it was underwear. I don't know.
I had a baseball coach. His last name was Bloomer.
Oh, there you go.
What's this Bloomer fella's jersey go for? I'd get a Bloomer jersey.
I don't think
Derby County.
Yeah, you need to be Derby County fans, lads.
No.
Derby County spelled Derby.
Okay.
Why don't you join the Fighting Fucking Foxes of Leicester City?
Have you got a speech impediment? Are you all right there, pal?
I kind of over embellish my British accent.
I'm fucking with you.
I just assume Leicester,
Leicestershire.
Yeah, Leicestershire City. I just assume residents of that.
Is that the sauce you put on hamburger? Worcestershire?
They're like slower pace, kind of like we are in Wisconsin.
Guys, I shouted Leicestershire so loud, my Alexa's just spouting off Leicester facts right now.
Let's hear 'em.
What a fucking whore.
Whoa, dude.
Oh, by the way, Alexa is racist. I just want to bring this up as well.
Wait,
Okay.
Alexa,
What a-
Let's get into that.
Pretty serious charge.
Yeah, so
Writing that down.
by association, Jeff Bezos is, okay? No, seriously. So, the other day, right, let's do a laugh break, shall we? So the other day, right, my wife says, Alexa, play me some music. So it plays some music, and it's all American artists, right? Yeah. And then later on in the day, I'm like, Alexa, play me some music, and it fucking spouts out a bunch of English artists. Yeah. And I was like, hang on a minute. Yeah. So today, while I was painting, yeah, I said, Alexa, play me some music, and it spouted out the English artist again. And I was like, I'm gonna test this now. So in my best American accent, I said, Alexa, play me some music. And fucking Jason Derulo came on. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So why is Alexa racist?
Are you guys a different race than us?
That's what I was going to say. Is British a different race from American?
Yeah. Sorry, are we not the same race?
Well, Jason Derulo, I guess.
Well, more importantly, what British tunes were they playing? Were they playing Kylie Minogue and Robbie Williams, or what?
Kylie Minogue is Australian.
Come on.
No, Harry Styles came on.
They're playing David
Different
Hasselhoff.
hemisphere.
Harry Styles came on without missing a beat. I was like, Alexa, play me some music. Fucking Lick My Strawberries and Watermelon or whatever the fuck his song is came on.
All the good music that's come from Britain, it happened before 1990. You guys know that, right?
What?
Like the British invasion part of rock and roll. Greatest generation of music of all time. You guys really should have fucking gave it up after the 90s.
Do you guys still listen to David Hasselhoff?
That's Germany.
He's German.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What's that one huge band, the Oasis, right? Aren't they like just fucking
great.
huge in Europe? In like England?
They've
I
been
like
split
that
up
band.
for a long time. They fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Really?
Brother. Family Feud. Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
do not like each other.
Mate, they fucking despise each other.
You think Aaron Rodgers hates his family? This is nothing compared to Oasis
Like-
brothers.
Do you,
Oasis has done shit like mid-show where one of them they'll be playing a song, one of them will go in the crowd, give them the bird, and say "fuck you," and then walk out. Like it's that bad.
wow.
Wonderwall.
Will,
No.
do you know the band The Killers?
Oh, yeah, I love the Killers.
They must be huge over in Europe because when I want to get pumped up, I'll like watch their live concerts in like Wembley and these big like European stadiums.
Yeah.
Those people are like doing lines of cocaine, but instead of cocaine, they're just like ingesting this music. And they look like they're just high off their fucking balls. But
Yeah, man.
I love watching that.
They're fucking outrageous, yeah.
Have you ever been to that place, Wembley or whatever? What is it? A tennis stadium or something?
That's
No,
Wimbledon.
Soccer stadium. Wimbledon's the tennis.
Wembley and Wimbledon aren't the same thing.
Nope. I
Man.
went to Wembley 2-3 years ago. I watched Leicester against Tottenham, actually. I watched Leicester. Jamie Vardy missed the penalty, son.
I remember that one. Yeah, tough one. That was rough. Yeah, we had a couple pints after that one.
That one tickled me, that, son. It. Oh, man. Yeah, Wembley. There used to be an old Wembley, and now there's a new Wembley.
They got rid of the old one.
What do you prefer? What's better?
I never went to the old one, so I cannot comment.
You guys don't get rid of anything old over in Europe, though. You guys put a fucking sign up, make it a tourist thing, and then us Americans buzz over there with our socks and sandals and put it on Instagram. No way you guys got rid of it.
You guys fucking lap it up. We could fucking sprinkle a turd with gold, and you would be like, ooh.
Yeah.
Put a porta potty out there. And we'd be
A queen's
"How you
turd?"
doing?"
There you go.
Just take the queen and have her go out shit on the front lawn, and we'll go watch it.
That would be a moneymaker.
What do you think about the royal family? Do you still like bow down to them, or how does that
I
work?
fucking hate them.
Yeah, they're useless, right? I don't understand the hype.
Bunch of cunts.
Yeah, I don't understand why we care about them. They literally have.
They're a tourist attraction.
What about the one that married the American? Or
He quit. He
Harry.
fucking up.
Yeah, he
and-
just
up
said,
and
"Fuck this, I'm not around."
"Ugh." But he doesn't really like America either, so fuck him.
My name's Harry, and I'm a pussy.
But he's one of the badass. Like he's one of the actual badasses, though, because he like goes
Dressed
with
up as a
veterans
Nazi.
and.
On a related note, Will, what are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles named after? Bunch of British fucking
Wait, what the
painters
fuck?
or something?
Leonardo is Italian.
They're all Italian, dude.
He's getting his
Donatello.
fucking European countries mixed
Why do you
up
think they
again,
like
isn't he?
pizza?
No. I'm not getting them mixed up. I said European.
They're Italian New Yorkers, bro. Are they?
Are they New Yorkers? No.
Yeah,
Well, they live in the sewer and eat pizza. That's a New
Oh,
Yorker.
the actual turtles. I mean, what are they named after? And you're from Europe, motherfucker, so you get the Europe trivia. Okay? You got North America questions, I'll answer them. But until we find a new British friend or European friend, you're my Europe guy. Deal with
I
it.
have a guy. I think I have a guy.
Oh,
You got the
I'm just
guy.
kidding, I'm
He's
just
on the
kidding.
damn
he's already on. He's
podcast.
right beside you.
I hope he's more European than me because I'm fucking English.
What? Okay, you keep like inferring you're not part of Europe. Did you guys
Yeah.
actually like Brexit?
They're on an island, Tanner. What is so
We're not
difficult?
part of Europe anymore.
Whoa, hold on. England's an island? Yeah.
What?
No shot, right?
Oh my god!
I thought
This
Ireland was an island.
Midwestern mother.
No. I just don't pay attention to the country we beat them.
Seriously, you need to watch Top Gear. Like, you get a pretty good frame of reference of what Great Britain is.
No.
Have you
I
guys
won't do it.
watched Ted Lasso on Apple Plus?
No,
Apple
you
Plus?
told us to though. I
Guys,
really want to.
You got to do it because
It's good.
I've been.
I don't want to get
saving the
Apple
world.
TV though. I don't need a 19th streaming service.
right. So that
Could I
You might
find it
very good.
illegally? I probably could.
Yeah,
Probably
Verizon,
could.
you can get it for free for a year.
Yeah, if you
or
buy an
buy a
Apple
new Apple
device,
product.
they give
Or
it
an
to you
Apple
for a
device,
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a great line in that for anyone listening that doesn't know the premise of that show. It's an American comes over to England, doesn't know anything about soccer, and coaches a Premier League soccer team. They're at a training session, and this guy starts talking, and he's from Wales. And then Ted Lasso asks, is Wales another country? Is it part of England or whatever? And then the other coach is like, yes, it's another country. Yes, it's part of England. And they're like, how many countries are in the country of England?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Seriously, is Wales inside of England?
no. So Great Britain is made up of England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Or Ireland.
Northern.
I always forget about that.
Northern.
Northern is Northern, right?
Yeah.
So
But Ireland, no.
no. So
Ireland-
you've got Great Britain, which is made up of 4 countries. And then the flag for that is the Union Jack.
Let me just grab my globe. Please keep going.
Tanner, please tell me you weren't being serious, that you don't know England was...
You know the English channel that separates England
Hold
from
And
like
the filth in
Hold
France.
on.
That is on TV.
I was going to ask a question, but the way you guys are talking, I'm starting to realize it might be a stupid question. So,
Yeah, it is.
what is the UK
The UK,
Comma.
Great Britain.
and what is Great Britain? And why are they not the same thing?
They're the
Because
fucking
I
same.
always thought England was a country inside of Great Britain, which is inside of the UK.
You've stumped me. I can't even give you a good answer to that. Great Britain and the UK are the same fucking thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I thought they were different this whole time.
I was like, how are we going to break it to him?
Okay, so now I'm looking at the globe here. I'll agree. They appear to be an island.
Appear to be.
No.
That was very big of you.
In my defense, there's a thing called the Isle of Man. That's what I thought was like the big island part of the UK, which I thought was like touching France. But no, never mind.
And then there's the Isle of Wight as well.
No.
Oh,
I don't
no.
care
Can't
about
do that in
one.
2021.
Nope.
The Isle of
Cancelled. Isle of Wight is cancelled.
It's called the Island of Everyone.
What about Holmesgarth?
No idea.
That sounds like
That's to the
something
north
like-
of the
That
island
sounds
of the
like
UK.
a
Harry
Game
Potter.
of Thrones venue.
What about Kirkwall?
No idea.
Yeah,
sounds like a
you need to
knockoff
bone up on
Kirkwall.
your UK geography. That stuff I
Well,
know.
Kirkwall is like one of the last places the British Postal Service goes to. How I learned about that? Top Gear.
Oh, there you go.
Interesting. Now, how far away is Iceland?
Hop, skip, and a jump.
No, bullshit.
It's like
Right across the
north,
pond.
east.
You did not northwest. You did not grow up like going to Iceland, did you?
No, did I fuck? No.
Iceland is very nice. Greenland is full of ice.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yeah, the
Yes.
Vikings.
I
Yeah.
did.
Yep.
It's the opposite
They-
of what
You
you're
guys
saying.
get snow over in England?
Every now and then we get an inch of snow and everyone freaks out.
Didn't
So
you
it's-
guys have like a bunch of snow a couple, like 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah.
And
Is it
yeah,
comparable weather to like Delaware, like not
No.
Carolinas, but like
Tennessee?
No, it never gets that hot.
Like
No,
Tennessee.
it's like it's actually more like California weather, isn't it? Like San Diego. It's
But
kind of like
rainy.
It's more like
No.
Seattle,
They
Washington.
have rain.
oh, it's rainy over there.
Ooh.
Oh, very rainy. It's gray. The national color of Great Britain is gray.
I think
Love
you're making
that.
stuff up. So you're from England, but you're also from Great Britain. That's like me saying I'm from Wisconsin. I'm also from America.
Yes.
Yeah, but you are.
Same premise.
What?
It's the same premise, yes.
Okay. But what I just said, with a state within a country, but you're a country within a collection of countries?
Check this out, Tanner. I'm from Chaddeston in Derby, Derbyshire, England, United Kingdom.
What's your zip code, motherfucker?
D216WD.
D? That's a letter!
That's a fucking driver's license.
You guys just made up letters in your numbers?
This is like when I walked into algebra class. Letters don't belong in math. They don't belong in numbers.
Yeah.
What's your favorite African country? You better say one that you guys colonized. Otherwise, I'm going to know your impersonator.
Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Chad, the Congo.
Okay, those are all British. I think they're
Okay,
British.
Spain or Portugal?
Where's Za from? I choose Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
I choose that one.
I would go Spain.
Fuck you. Okay.
Wait a second. 2010
Great
World Cup, Holland won, didn't they?
Wait,
They're orange?
the Netherlands.
Yeah,
Netherlands.
Holland. The freaky dicky Dutch.
The freaky diggy Dutch.
They got the wildest names of their country.
Yeah.
Holland, Netherlands. That sounds nothing alike. And then how do you get Dutch out of that?
Dutch is actually Germany, isn't it?
So
That's Deutsch.
Deutschland.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear the popping that's going on in the background?
Sounds like a dog.
No, but before the dog, there was a pop. I think someone's shooting off fucking fireworks in my neighborhood right now.
Can you do that in England? Can you firework in England?
Yeah, man. We have a November 5th Guy Fawkes night is where
That's my fucking birthday.
Everyone lets off fireworks and they burn a dummy of Guy Fawkes on a big ass bonfire
We should go.
because he tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament.
Yeah.
That
Remember
sounds
the
just like
5th of
me.
November. Have you not seen
Remember the
what
5th
is that?
of November.
Yeah. What's that
V for
movie with
Vendetta?
Natalie? Yeah, Natalie Portman. Yeah.
That's what that's about, huh?
Yeah.
I always wondered why they said remember the 4th. Okay. Well, yeah, it's my birthday. We should go to the what's it called? The blow up Parliament Day?
Is bonfire night, Guy Fawkes night.
Guy Fawkes night.
Fox. FAWKS.
We say Fawkes, Guy Fawkes.
Guy Fawkes. Yeah, get it right.
When you first said it, I thought you said guy fucks. I was like,
Well,
what?
I'm sure the guy did fuck, for sure.
Congrats on the sex.
Yeah, right, Brian?
How many European countries have you been to? Because you European guys like to just hop all around country to country.
They're like states.
Backpacking.
Not
Back-
many.
Countries in Europe are like states.
Spades.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just want to know.
I haven't been to many. I've only
How
been
many?
I've only been to Paris. I've been to Holland.
Hold on.
That's a city.
Paris
Hold on.
is a city. We've gone over this in this.
I've been to but I could say I've been to France. Where the fuck in France?
I don't care. I just want to know what countries.
I've been to France, Holland, Italy.
France, Holland. Not even like Wales? Have you been to Wales?
Oh, I've been to Wales and Scotland.
Wales? Scotland.
Not Ireland?
Mm-mm.
Really? Now I heard Ireland is split up.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland.
So there's
Ireland.
technically 5 countries within the UK?
No.
No, Ireland. Don't say that. They will get mad at you. Ireland and Northern Ireland are different.
Oh, there's so one of them is
It's
literally
like
attached to
America
the
and
UK.
Texas.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I like that one.
Yeah.
How often do you go home?
It depends. It depends.
That's not a good answer.
I know, right?
Do your mom and dad still live there?
My dad, yeah, my dad and
Okay.
2 brothers and my uncle are there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, all my family's back there. It's just me here.
Why'd you come here?
Because England's shit. No, I'm joking.
Fair enough.
Yeah! Welcome to America.
I came and worked over here at summer camps, and then met my
His
wife
wife.
who worked there.
Your wife is American?
She is.
Is she from Illinois?
She's from Chicago. Yeah.
Oh man, Cubs fan?
Of course.
She doesn't really care, but
Yes. Say yes.
I'm a Cubs fan.
So then she
Yeah,
is
but
too.
So
Yeah.
she's a Cubs
Baseball's
fan.
a fake sport, but I mean, yeah. I used to root for the Cubs.
There's nothing like a sunny day at Wrigley.
Oh, love it.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Or a windy, cold, dreary day. It's about as common as anything else.
I disagree. Getting shit faced at Kenmore Park, right outside the Boston Stadium's way better.
Oh.
Fenway Park's a good time.
I've been to Fenway.
Fenway was the first ballpark I ever went to.
Yeah.
Did
So when you came from England to America, where did you first come?
Maine.
Maine.
Yeah,
Did you
I
do
actually-
fishing?
I
Lobster
actually-
fishing.
I actually
No
flew-
shit.
What?
I don't know. I know Maine and lobsters. What did you do? How did you come to Maine?
I did
By plane.
I did an plane. I did an exchange with one of the high schools.
Okay.
Oh, you were a foreign exchange kid?
No, well, I came and coached sport at a high school for like 2 weeks.
Foreign.
What did you coach?
I coached like multiple sports, all different types of stuff,
Well, go ahead. Describe stuff.
like netball, rugby, soccer.
Netball.
What is
Cricket.
netball?
Netball.
It's the female version of basketball. I'll say that in 2021. It's basketball without the dribbling and without a backboard.
Oh, I've seen videos of that.
And you have to wear a skirt, and that's about it.
Did they have to like make adjustments to yours?
Yeah. they had to make the booty.
You said you went to Maine first when you came here?
Yeah, so
I thought you British guys were supposed to go to like Plymouth Rock when you came to America first. It's a little pilgrim joke there.
The little pilgrim joke. Good job, Tanner. I flew into Boston Logan Airport the morning after they won the World Series in 2007.
Wow.
And it was fucking bananas.
Ooh, I like the way you say that word. Bananas.
I can whisper it in your ear if you like.
Do it.
Ooh, do it.
Bananas.
Now you sound like the Wiggles. You know who they are?
No, what the fuck?
Do it. Google the Wiggles.
Down a rabbit hole.
They're like the children version of the Beatles. Mash banana, mash banana.
That's funny.
I'll send you some videos.
Yeah, please do. It will be something to do.
It's creepy. Oh.
But yeah, no, I flew into Boston Logan and then got a tiny plane up to Bangor, Maine, and spent a few weeks in Maine. It was fucking awesome.
I grew up in Bangor, Wisconsin, so we pretty much have been to the same town.
Wisconsin.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
At least you don't put an A in there because everyone.
It's almost like you're
put an A in there.
Your Eskimo brothers almost.
Okay.
Almost.
Almost. That's a bit of a stretch off of my stretch. Whoa, Tyler!
Whoa, Tyler, was that a condom that just went flying?
You just get a nunchuck straight to the suckle?
I did.
Is that a paper towel holder? Damn. No. What is it?
A dildo?
A tube for a paper towel.
Oh, it's a
flying dildo.
That was how he puts his gerbils in.
A little Richard Gere joke right there.
Mash banana, mash banana.
Is he British? Is Richard Gere British?
Oh,
Sounds British.
Might as well be.
Sure. I don't want to claim him. He's the one who sent gerbils up his ass, so you guys can have him.
Sure. Harry's yours now, so we'll take him.
Damn it.
You guys look at the picture Marco sent to his hip and belly.
Oh no!
What an idiot!
What an idiot.
Oh man! First of all, Marco, he needs to stick with that diet. I can say that because I'm a fat guy too. But
Can I tell you what my daughter said? 'Cause
Okay,
sure.
My wife works with Marco and answers phones
oh yeah,
for the company that Marco works for. And my wife was telling they had an accident on the motorcycle, this or that. My daughter, she just goes, "Don't they know that they're adults and they shouldn't be riding motorcycles?"
that's a great way to put that.
Yeah.
Marco should
Will.
have followed the English rule of motorcycles and wear a helmet. In England, you can't ride it without a helmet.
In America, it's the same way. You just didn't fucking listen.
No.
Well, state by
It's
state.
very state to state.
Yeah.
Is it?
Illinois is a
Illinois, you don't
state.
have to.
Yeah.
You don't? Oh no, you don't. You're right. My fault.
You know how in England, Will, you drive cars on the other side of the road and the steering wheel's on the other side?
And your license plates are 3 times bigger than they should be.
Well, I guess one. Why is that? Is there like an advantage?
It's because we just like to be different.
Okay.
Honestly, I think you're right. I watched a documentary one time. I think because of us winning the war, the British said we're going to drive on the opposite, and that became law just because somebody said we want to be different from America.
That sounds like the English thing to do.
Are the pedals different? Like, is the gas on the left and the brake on the right?
No.
That would be so hard. Okay, next question. If that is the case or whatever, are there any differences with riding a motorcycle in Europe versus America?
You have to wear a helmet.
No. I mean like driving, like actual functionality.
Yeah,
Like
the steering wheel's the other side.
Motorcycle steering wheel.
They switch the left handlebar and the right handlebar.
They ride in reverse.
Yeah, and they don't have seats on it, so you have a stick shoved up your ass.
I meant like if maybe like
Some
usually
people
the
call
right,
that a good time.
the right brake handle's usually the rear. I didn't know if maybe.
Oh no! So in England, usually the front tire is bigger than the back. It comes as a standard on English motorbikes.
Are you telling the truth?
Am I?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a centimeter difference. It's something to do with the weight distribution.
Okay.
I don't understand centimeters.
Yeah,
I'm-
what
I'm
is this?
fucking
That's like
big.
a third.
I'm
third
calling
of
it
an inch?
equal. I'm calling it equal.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one who watches that Top Gear program, so I didn't know.
They
if
hate
maybe that was-
motorbikes.
They
Yeah.
hate them.
They don't like motorbikes at all. Like hell, they even had a race where there was a public transport, a regular car,
Yeah.
and a bicycle, and like every time the bicycle wins, and ever since then they've like hated anything that's two wheeled.
But they did do a Top Gear special in Vietnam where all 3 of them had little motorbikes. Or that was the Grand Tour. I can't remember.
No, it was Top Gear, but the premise was they gave them all like 50,000, whatever the Vietnamese currency was, thinking that they could buy like a Tesla level type car when all that could afford was just these janky ass motorbikes.
Interesting.
The Vietnamese currency's worth nothing.
It's a dong, isn't it?
It is.
Sure.
It
I
is.
wasn't there.
Yes,
Dong.
it is the dong. Yes, the Vietnamese dong.
When
And
my
it
dad
is
was over,
equal to $0.0000043 US dollars.
I'm pretty sure the amount was 50 million billion dong or something like that.
Yeah, 50 million dong, I think.
That's a lot of dog. Trust me.
I will. I'll take your word for it, Tanner.
So my dong is worth
What's the dong
13.
conversion rate? Like, is the American dong 50 times the Vietnamese?
No, point.
What's the
dong.
conversion?
I mean, it's
One
like
One
dong is
American
equal
dong
to-
to 50.
It's essentially Dogecoin.
what?
Oh.
Is anybody a Dogecoin holder here?
No,
No.
I wish.
I'm in on crypto, but I'm not in on the shit coins.
I mean,
you
what's
just buy
considered
big ones.
is Ethereum considered a shitcoin?
No, absolutely not.
So Ethereum. Oh my god, I feel sick to my stomach. So I bought one of those when it was $170 or something.
Oh God.
But I didn't know anything about crypto, so I sold it like 2 weeks after because I needed the cash, and
Oh.
now it's like so much fucking money.
Oh.
So yeah, that was a kick in the dick.
My
I think
brother-in-law
everyone
did that
that's
with
done
Bitcoin.
crypto can say the same thing.
My brother-in-law had Bitcoin, and he would have had, I think he said like at least $8 million if he would have held on to it.
Holy shit!
There were guys in college that were like buying pot for $20 worth of Bitcoin, and that's how like their dealers were doing it. And everyone was telling me, they're like, just throw $100 at it and let it sit. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's worth $113. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And now I look back and I'm like, man, I really should have listened to that guy who
Yeah.
was stealing beer from the fucking parties. He was onto something.
Right. That guy always knows what's up.
Well, in hindsight, yeah, but when you're 19, you don't trust that guy.
Yeah.
And you have $120 to your name, and he says throw $100 at it. You end up with 20, and
Yeah. So, like, do you want to drink this weekend, or do you want to invest in Bitcoin? No.
yeah,
Another crypto blunder. When I was working on the food trucks, this guy I worked with was like a crypto geek, right? And he mentioned Dogecoin back in 2017. He was like, just throw $10 on it and just leave it. And this is when it was like 0.00002 a coin. So I did. And then again, when I cleared out my Robinhood account or whatever, like I sold it, yeah. And then when it was at like 1 cent or something, I just bought some again. I bought some, but then it shows your previous thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I sold that. What the fuck? And that money that $10, if I was to have kept it, it would have been like $2.5 grand now. Like, it's just insane. So, but I did. Tanner said it's shitcoin, which it probably is. But I bought into it when it was like between 1 cent and 5 cent.
Oh wow!
So
You're doing quite well.
you're doing okay.
yeah, I'm up about $4 grand right now. But
That's awesome.
Yeah,
but
that's good.
if it, I
I don't believe in it,
If it
money.
If it gets to $1, I would probably cash out half of it and just keep the other half. I don't know.
Have your cake and eat it too. That's an American saying.
Oh, I'll write that one down.
I'll help you out. I'll be your American translator. What's some cool shit that you guys say? Because like for the most part, I'll admit it, I don't really like British accents, but yours is fine.
Mine isn't even a good British accent.
That's why it's
That's what makes it
tolerable.
Oh, thanks, lads.
Peaky Blinders, I gotta turn the subtitles on.
Well, they're from Birmingham in the Black Country, so it's kind of.
I don't know what you mean.
What's different? You're from Derby, like Derby. Isn't it the same thing?
No.
No.
So the Black Country is again.
Whoa,
not a
whoa,
20,
whoa,
not a
whoa,
20
hey,
We don't see color here.
Probably has to do with mining.
Yeah, it's to do with that. Yeah, is a like a town area which is like 10 miles in circumference, and it has a completely different accent to the rest of the country. Like it's what the amount of accents that are in England is just crazy.
That's like our West Virginia.
I guess so.
Like those human beings need subtitles for other Americans to understand them.
So talking of crazy accents, so I'm watching Mayor of Eastwood on HBO. And,
I've heard good things. I've
heard
not
great things.
I'm
from
three
Tom
episodes
on Bob and Tom.
in. It's fucking phenomenal. Like,
Wait, are you talking about Mary Easttown?
Yeah, Mayor of
That's what he just said.
I said Eastwood.
He said Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
But Saturday Night Live, when Musk was on there, they did a skit about it. I hadn't watched it, and I thought that was hilarious. But they were making fun of the like Pennsylvania, Baltimore accent or whatever.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
What the fuck is it called? There's a name for the accent. Kate and Roan do it a lot. I'm trying to remember the name.
The Philadelphia accent?
The
Delco?
Delco accent. It's a Delco accent.
Yeah, it's a Delco.
Yo, dude.
Get a hoagie.
Bang, bang, bird gang. Get some water.
Water.
I love
Water.
that fucking-
The
I
murder
love
was
the Philly
Magnolia
accent.
still?
I love Philadelphia. Honestly, I've been to
They're
Philadelphia one
scumbags,
time.
but they're like friendly
The Eagles?
scumbags.
No, I've been to
They're not
Philadelphia
friendly.
one
They throw
time.
batteries at Santa. That's
That's
not
kind of friendly.
I mean, fuck.
Batteries? D-cell battery will give you a mild concussion worse than Bree has.
Not Santa.
Hey.
He literally visits every house and every night.
What's the difference? I mean, I'm a Raider
So
fan. I've
battery
been to the
also
Collie.
shake the cavities out
Oh,
of the
you guys are scumbags.
Yeah, that's why
No,
the
you guys
Philadelphia
are
Eagles
felons.
fans. I don't have a felony.
Me.
Yeah.
At least not one that's held.
I don't yet.
Could
But
they
no.
deport you if you get a felony? How does that work, Will?
I got.
I don't know. I'm being serious. I don't know how these immigration rules work.
I got a green card, so I'm a permanent resident.
Oh,
Congratulations.
really? So
Ah,
you get
congratulations.
what's
Will,
the word?
Please tell me you came over on a K1 visa.
I did.
You
I'm
did?
I'm a
Fuck is
90-day
that?
fiance, baby.
Oh
No.
my god.
What's K1 mean?
I don't know what that means, but that
Kiss
sounds
That
shady.
means you have 90 days to figure out if you're going to get married.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
a fiance visa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will
So
is
you're a mail order groom.
Mail order groom.
Yeah.
Oh
What can I
my
say? I was pretty cheap as well.
I'm gonna tell my wife that that we just did an interview with a fucking mail order whatever fucking husband.
Mail order
Yeah,
British
man.
guy.
I literally landed in the country on March 1st and was married March 22nd.
Holy shit.
Quick, huh? How long till you had kids?
Not long enough.
That's
2000. When the fuck did I get married?
I don't know. You're the one. That,
no.
You're the one.
March
that should know this.
22nd, 2014. And we had a kid 2016.
That's okay.
Yeah. Math checks out.
That's responsible.
Yeah, so we lived apart for 2 years, me and England, her here. And then I literally flew over for a weekend. And we planned the wedding in a weekend, and then
So
then
you're married, but at what point do you receive citizenship?
I could apply for it now. I just haven't.
You're not a citizen yet?
No, he doesn't. He hasn't taken the test.
But he's married.
In
Doesn't,
order to
like,
become
Like-
in order to become a
Just
citizen,
sign
you
up.
take a bullshit test.
Can you
gotta
vote?
be able to,
No.
you got to be able to sing a Star
But you
Spangled
still
Banner.
vote.
Don't become a citizen then. Don't vote in American politics. Don't just stay.
Then I can't
Especially,
complain. Then I have no right to complain about American politics.
Boom. That's the best.
No,
Any complaint I have about American politics.
Anytime
right now
anybody brings
doesn't
up
count for
politics,
shit.
he's like, I can't
you
help.
have freedom of speech. You could say whatever the fuck you want or not. Nobody
Dude.
cares.
It's
you
the
go to
greatest
college?
thing. You have a reason for not voting.
In England, I went to college.
Yeah, what college did you go to?
University of Worcestershire.
Oh, I knew it was going to be one of them
The
crazy
sauce?
names.
Did they
Worcestershire
make a
sauce?
sauce?
man.
University of Derby.
So the town I'm from is where Worcestershire sauce was made, right?
No.
Are you
No.
shitting? No.
You can get anything flavored Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, I
Beer.
love it.
You probably could now because there's craft breweries, but yeah,
Yeah,
like chips, fucking everything.
I love it. I love
Do you watch?
Worcestershire
Do you
sauce.
watch like British TV and British movies and shit?
Yeah, I've actually got a pirate thing on my Amazon stick with all the English TV.
Ah, okay.
It's fucking
Apple.
sick.
Kobe?
Do you guys have beef jerky in England?
No, and when I took it back for the first
great
time, everyone
question, Flags.
lost their mind. Literally, when I go back to England,
Is this bacon?
my suitcase is full of fucking beef jerky. All right, fucking.
Are you a black market dealer of beef jerky?
Oh, guys, I make so much bank when I go back home.
Do you take Jack Links? What brand do you take?
I take Jack Links.
Yeah, Wisconsin, baby.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And then so I usually take a shit ton of beef jerky, right? Yeah.
A metric ton.
Yeah, literally. And any time I fly back to England, I pay the $100 for the extra case as well. So I do beef jerky, I do the Twizzlers.
Oh my
Wait,
Wait, they
god.
don't have Twizzlers?
Yeah, I do a fucking couple of boxes of Lucky Charms.
Oh my god.
They're
Wait, they don't have
magically
Lucky
delicious.
Charms?
No, man. Like, you can go to
Oh,
one
it's an
store,
Irish thing, I
Selfridges,
suppose.
and you pay like £20 a box.
Oh my
It's
god.
insane.
Is a pound
20
a lot?
pounds for cereal? 20?
Yeah, man.
Is
How
it
much
like
is
a
a pound?
pound to dollar? What was that? Like
So
$1.40?
a dollar,
$1.30? $1.
80 pence right now.
Pence? What's a pence?
Yeah, like a cent.
Cent.
Okay.
So so I take beef jerky, Lucky Charms, Twizzlers, some other English candy, and then when I go to the airport at O'Hare, I fucking buy as much cigarettes as I'm allowed to take back to England. Yeah, and I just fucking sell them. I make so much money off the cigarettes.
You guys like the filtered cigarettes over there?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So you could basically travel back home for free. Like every time you go, if you just pack up with beef jerky and cigs,
4 or 5 times.
just go
And then-
for free.
Yeah, and I usually take. Oh my god, it's such a hustle.
What do you
Usually I
bring
take
back? What do you bring back that we can't get here in America?
Just a butt ton of chocolate,
Oh, the good
That's
shit.
it.
dude.
Good shit.
Fucking
Oh yeah.
so much chocolate is disgusting. Yeah, but
That's
no,
it?
and like when I leave America as well, I always take orders of like Under Armour clothing and like all that type of stuff, and like sneakers and things like that, and it's pretty crazy.
Now, let me ask you a question. Can you buy it in England, like Under Armour, but is it because of taxes and tariffs and all this bullshit that it's way
just
more?
It's more expensive, and when you factor in the conversion rate, like even if something, let's say a pair of sweatpants is $50 here, it may be £50 there, but when you convert it price wise, I mean it can be a considerable difference.
Sure.
Yeah.
In price. But yeah, it is. I don't know. English people are fascinated with America. So anything that's legit from America, they absolutely love it.
So they'll pay a premium.
So,
So-
question. Let's say like me or Tanner or any of us go to England
Mm.
and we go to a bar. Would people be interested in us, or would they just be like, "Who the fuck are these?"
At the pub.
A pub.
Thanks for the
whatever.
clarification.
If we were to go to a pub,
It would be
speaking the way we do,
it would be a mixed bag, I reckon, because you've got half of England that would be like, fuck those Americans. Who do they think they are?
Mm.
And then
That's in London.
and that is all over. And then you'll have people being like, "Ooh, an American," you know.
huh?
Girls will just be sucking your dick before they say hello, but
Damn.
that's a lady.
yeah, we have real classy birds in England.
I'm too old now. Like,
So when you go
I'm
to
married
the bar,
with
can you
kids.
guys get mixed drinks, or is it just all pints?
You can get mixed drinks, but here we go, boys, deep dive.
Yeah.
So
Oh, God.
if you order a Jack and Coke at an English bar, you pay for the Jack and then you pay for the Coke.
You don't just
So do
pay.
you mix it yourself?
No, they'll mix it for you, but you pay for the Jack and you pay for the Coke.
You gotta
And-
do it separately?
You have to ask for ice. And
You have
some
to ask for ice.
Yeah, and some places don't even have ice.
How do you keep
your
shit
beer
cold?
cold?
Yeah, you blokes over there, you like your room temperature beer too.
It's not fucking room temperature.
Definitely not
Bullshit.
cold.
What is it?
We had a foreign exchange
You
student
put
I'm
your
good friends
beer in a
with from
wine
Germany.
cellar.
That motherfucker, he would like let his beer sit out for hours and then drink it.
But yeah. And then no free refills on soda.
That's healthy. That's what we should do.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, I'm all
Nothing.
for my rights and freedom, but like if I was at a restaurant, fuck you, buy my soda.
Yeah, a refill does. It doesn't make
What it
sense. to
does
make
is
free
it leads
refills.
to obesity, man. Like,
Yeah.
product of it right here.
So,
Oh fuck.
They have Jack Daniels in Britain, though, huh?
yeah.
You guys can't make good whiskey, or how does that
Oh,
work?
we can. We make good
Bullshit.
single malts, my friend.
No, that's Ireland. No, it's Scotch. You guys make Scotch, not
Yes.
whiskey.
Huh?
What?
I was
Scotch and whiskey are similar, but not the same.
A
Scotch
a
isn't Scottish.
A Scotch has to be made in Scotland,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
and you can have blended, or you can have single malt.
I thought Scotch was just put in a different barrel.
No, Goofy, it's gotta be made in Scotland. Just like bourbon can only be made in Tennessee.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
But isn't Scotland part of the UK?
Yeah.
Now you're doing that to make fun of me.
I'm
Not funny.
circling back here.
Yep. Good call.
That's a callback joke. I mess up one thing.
You sound like Marco one time, and we're gonna get you for it.
Boys, we're running on 2 hours here.
Yeah, I need to take a Jimmy Riddle.
What the fuck
What
did
does
you
that
just
mean?
say to me?
I need to go take a piss.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
with you.
We can wrap up.
I'm sweating like a whore in church right now.
I say we save local shit shows for the
Yeah.
next episode. Is that okay?
I need to fucking paint another room.
When are you coming back on?
Where?
Never.
Whenever I can.
Don't say soon. Don't you lie to me.
58 episodes.
Mark it, Tyler. Mark it,
58 episodes? That's a
That's
year.
too much. That's too much.
It's not a
No,
year.
we're-
Well,
we're-
it's-
no,
oh
we're-
yeah, it is a year.
We'll have
Year
to
and 6
sort
weeks,
something
right?
out, lads. It's yeah, no excuses. But after work and kids and shit, it's
We want you on for
No
the
energy.
99th episode. That's 18 weeks.
We need to start thinking about who we want to do for 100.
I think you should. Can I give you a suggestion for 100?
Always, Brian.
Yeah.
Okay.
We won't take it.
Have certain like people that you've had on at certain slots. Like, hey, you come on for 5 minutes here. You come on for 5 minutes there. You come
Little
in for 5
square
minutes,
dance
10 minutes.
action.
Yeah. Shuffle them in and out.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down with that.
Who do you want to be on with, Brian? O'Malley?
Anybody.
You and O'Malley would be awesome.
Yeah.
The O'Malley episode was fucking ridiculous.
We'll get you
That was-
on with your friend Gumpy.
This is a comedy podcast. That's why that was funny. Yeah.
Oh shit! Thank you so much for coming on, Will and Brian. We love you both,
Lads,
This
this
is
has
a
been-
long time coming for you.
It's been a fucking hoot. I loved it.
We love you, bro.
It's been great.
Love you
You
guys.
are at W McKenzie71. Brian is at BK Rook on Twitter. They are some of our best follows and some of our best friends. So thank you so much for coming on, guys. I'm at Vanilla Gorilla, and Tyler is at Tyler Allen. Trashman's at Trashman Ronnie. You can find Flegs at JJ Flegel. Old Bike Flipper McGee is at K Pasa Primo. We are at the Anomalies Pod. Go to danoseasoning.com and use promo code Anomalies to get yourself some of the best damn seasoning out there.
I need to try some of that.
It's good
You
shit.
should, and you
It's
should
good.
use promo code Anomalies. British Will's going to do it tonight. He already said. And, yeah, we're part of the Iron Ostrich Network, and we're out of here. Peace.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Let's fucking go.
Is he?
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Brian.
Don't invite me to your career day.
Yeah, you ate the shrimp and had Jack Daniels, and
Yeah.
you got fucked up.
Yeah. I remember he's so good, Tyler.